Goodbye, Shelby. Hey everyone, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all having a great day so far. My morning is, it's okay. If you see behind me here, you see my Shelby and it's into pieces. Well, it's actually missing some pieces. No, the car did not get into an accident. I actually chose to do this. So I removed the front bumper. I took off the apex wheels and put back the stock wheels. And I also removed the trunk. So all of this has a purpose and I actually have to go drop it off somewhere. So let's go ahead and take the car there and I'll explain more about this later. So we're on our way now and I have to say that it's just a little embarrassing having to drive a car like this. I feel like people are like, what's wrong with that Mustang? I mean, oh well, it has to be done. We have arrived at our destination and I'm not sure you guys can see right there. So it is the Ford dealership. They took in my car and it's now with the service department. Let's see. I'm so sad to let it go. By the way, guys, for those of you that didn't like the APR wing, how do you like this? How do you like the new look of the Shelby? But either way, goodbye, Shelby. Goodbye. I'm gonna miss you. So just getting back home from the dealer, dropped off the Shelby. Let's see how long it takes for them to either figure it out or fix it. But look at the garage. Now it looks extra empty. Oh, I already missed my Shelby already, but here are the parts that I removed from the car. Here's the trunk. In reality, I could have just removed the APR wing if I wanted to and then just leave the trunk on the car. The reason that I just took out everything is because since they're going to be working on the Shelby and more than likely it is going to take a little while, hopefully not, I just thought, why not take off the trunk and then just fix the holes while I'm at it? That way you guys can stop making fun of the Swiss cheese trunk, as you may say, and then just get it all fixed. So finally, for all of you that have been wanting me to fix the holes, it's happening. Now that only means one thing, which is the stripes are leaving. But don't worry, because I will be restriping the car once I get the trunk fixed. Well, once I get the car fixed, that's one. Once I get the trunk fixed and then once I get the new hood. I'm not really sure around the colors. I mean, I really like this blue. I think it's probably gonna be something similar or something around it, but I'm not sure. I need to figure that out. Now, the second thing was the front bumper. So the main reason that I took off the front bumper is because of everything that I've done to it. So the canards, but not really because of the canards. It's just pretty much the bottom splitter, since it is like, it does extend very wide and there's like barely any clearance. There's like around 3 inches of a clearance. Then I mean, they don't have that much clearance at the dealer there. I know they have to be driving it around, they have to be moving it around a lot, so I'd rather just be safe than sorry and just remove this, and then that way they can just drive it fine and just avoid a problem of them, you know, possibly messing it up just because maybe they're not careful, maybe they just don't realize it just because they're not used to it. So that's the reason why I took off the front bumper. Now the last thing that I removed was the apex wheels, and those are right over there. Now I put back the stock wheels on the car just because, whoops, the Shelby is running with the track spec alignment, and I know that they also have to test the car, drive it. They're probably gonna go around crazy. I mean, I've watched way too many YouTube videos and just heard too many things to think that they're not. I mean, it is a good possibility. So either way, I'd rather just avoid a problem once again, and then I just put back the stock wheels because these tires don't last too long. So I'd rather just have them taken off and then just use them for the track. So that is the reason why the Shelby looked how it is. I know it kind of looked crazy at first. It's kind of like a shocker. I know when I was driving there into the dealer, the techs and like the salespeople and like just everyone, they were like, and I was like, hey guys, I know this is funny, but it's kind of embarrassing as well because they're like, what happened to that Shelby? But that is my reasoning for everything. So back to the main point, which is, what is the problem with the Shelby? And the answer is, I don't know, but I did record this part before taking the car to the dealership, so I'll play that now. So before I leave to the dealership, I wanted to show you guys this just because I am going to be taking these to the dealership and dropping it off with them, just because they really don't believe that I've been going through this many spark plugs in a short amount of time. So this has been within a span of 3 months. I've just been replacing the spark plugs, but it's always the same issue. Just keep getting misfires on the same cylinder. And I mean, unfortunately, this is the case, but it is what it is. But I'll go ahead and explain more about the troubleshooting steps I did now. So the issue all started when I took my car to the track mid-summer. So summers here in Arizona are brutal, even though they actually do the track days in the morning just for it to not be that hot during the day. But I started having issues, started overheating, and started having misfires. So I stopped tracking, came home, checked that I wasn't burning any oil. I replaced the spark plug. Everything was fine until the next track day, which was either later on that month or the following month. And this one was a night session, so it was a little bit cooler, but I mean, still hot. It's still summer in Arizona. And then I ran into the same issue, overheating, misfiring. So I'm like, all right, I replaced the spark plug and also swapped coils. Everything was fine until later on, the third time I was actually driving here in the city normal. Same issue again with the misfiring. So I'm like, all right, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe I missed something last time, so let me just replace the spark plug. Everything was fine until the fourth time. Again with the same misfiring issue. So I'm like, all right, well, this time I'm gonna replace the spark plug and then also swap out the injectors. Everything was fine until later, same issue came back. So I was like, oh, okay, that's it, I'm done. Mind you that all this happened between a span of 3 months. Sometimes it would take days, sometimes it would take weeks for the issue to come back. So at this point I was like, all right, that's it, I'm just gonna take it to the dealer and have them figure it out and just see what it is. I mean, I read on forums and this seems to be a common problem with a lot of GT350 owners that take their cars to the track, and there was just many different solutions, so I really couldn't pinpoint to like, all right, well, if I do this then maybe this will fix it. Let's see what the dealer comes back with. I mean, hopefully it doesn't take that long because I really did want to take it to the track. There is a track session in November that I really wanted to go. It's like 2 weeks from now. Hopefully it would be fixed by that. I mean, that's very wishful thinking, but I mean, I really don't know how long it's gonna take. I really wanted to track it with the new setup, with the APR canard, the new splitter, the APR wing, and also try the MGW shifter at the track. So, I mean, now I'm just gonna have to wait. So from now on, expect videos from every other car except the Shelby GT350. So let's see, I mean, but on a positive note, so in my previous video where I did install the RotoFab cold air intake on the Camaro, you guys were actually wanting for me to start it up, and I mean, it was really late, it was like 1 a.m. so that's why I didn't. But now that we're here, let's get that cold start now. I absolutely love how it idles with the AWE exhaust. But now that the car's on, I'm just gonna let it warm up a bit, and then after that, I'll give it a few revs so we can hear how it sounds now with the new RotoFab intake. So a lot of you often ask me, why don't I turn the car on at night? Well, when I'm filming at night, for example, when I installed the RotoFab cold air intake, and I'm about to show you exactly why. So I'm just gonna go as far as I can over there with the camera, leave it there, and then just rev it a few times so you guys can hear how you can still hear the car over there. And that's just why I don't do it at night, because I'm considerate for my neighbors. I hope you guys enjoyed those revs as much as I did, but either way, I know this wasn't the most exciting video, but I mean, it had to be done. I just wanted to tell you guys what was the situation with the GT350, and now it's in the dealer's hands. Hopefully they can figure something out sooner than later, but I mean, either way, we can just wait. I'll keep you guys informed as soon as I know anything, and I mean, I'm just gonna make the best out of the situation, so it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.